Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. I'm James, and yeah, we're part of the way through meeting the priestess here. Is our mission, and we have been told that if we get more blessings, this will make our life easier. It also wants us to make camp at some point. If you look in the top right corner there, which is interesting. Let's see. It's been a little while since I've played, so let's just have a look at our inventory. That's right. So I've currently got the Cardinal Blade equipped, which is good. Threth's Ire is a very nice weapon as well, but it does require us to have 20 fame. I think we have 4 at the moment. It's our shield. We currently have the Deft Eye, which means we have a slower spin throughout the wheel things. We haven't had any of those yet, but handy nonetheless. And this allows us to retry any chance cards gambit. So that's when we pick a card and it says fails, successes, those types of things. We can definitely have another shot at that. I think that's what it lets us do. We will find out. Cool. So a few options here. Let's go this way first. As you approach the bridge high in the mountains, you see that it is already occupied. Bridge skirmish. Awesome. If this is a combat right away, this will be interesting, because I haven't played Hand of Fate in a couple of days, and I think they've changed some of the controls, so we'll see how that works. 5 of Blight and some trappers. From your viewing angle, you notice that the bridge structure has been damaged. With luck, you may be able to knock out one of the supports with a thrown object, causing the bridge to collapse. Will you risk throwing one of your belongings at the bridge or charge headlong into battle? Let's see. Our options are to fight. Fight is always going to be a good option, I reckon, because I think I can take them. If I throw a piece of equipment, I lose the piece of equipment, but I don't have anything that's too valuable at the moment. I have a bunch of things that aren't valuable. Or I could throw a rock. I feel like the game's like, yeah, throw a rock, do it, there's no risk in that. And then they're just going to be like, well, it didn't work. I'm just going to fight. You draw your weapon and boldly advance. Okay. Right, that's right, we've got Malaclips with us. Malaclips the Bard. Yes. Awesome. Okay, let's get a shield. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh. So I'm pretty sure it was Y to riposte. Yeah, it is. Okay, it still is. Let's kill that guy, stab him. This guy can bugger off too. Oh, right through the head. Damn it. Malaclips, do you want to shield me, mate? That'd be great. Malaclips actually has health over there. I wonder if he can permanently die. Finally just tapped him and knocked him out. Nice. Awesome. I searched the Fallen for anything of value. I gained 4 fame. I also gained an equipment. Okay. Armor of Gluttony. Or a Frontier Barbet. Let's see. This is going to gain 3 defense if I have 20 or more food. Gain an extra 3 defense for each additional 5 food. Okay, that's cool. Receive +1 food for every food gain or gain gain food or gain gold card I receive, and it's going to reduce my movement speed. Oh, I need 12 fame for that. Okay. Frontier Barbet. It's also 10 defense. I mean, it doesn't have the food bonus. After every encounter with a gambit, reveal one random encounter card on level. That could be nice. Helm, which just means it's a helm. Weaken block. Bash any enemy in a block or remove their armor to cause it. Let's put the helmet on. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Let's go. Am I wearing that? I am wearing that. Cool. We'll see what it looks like.
The least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life is filled with surprises.
That is true. Avalanche. High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He blows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? Alright. In for a fight. Let's do this. Okay. Cool. Cool. This works. Malcolm's just called me his assistant. Oh, that took my shield out. Okay. Okay. Just a couple of guys left. Oh, yeah. The last one left, buddy. Where are you? Yeah. Take that. Nice. Gain 5 max health. Cool. And some food. Okay. Wasn't expecting this. Cool.
The singular is die, as I'm sure you know, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
That's kind of cool. I like that. You seek shelter against a bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Your assailant's weapon, I'm sure. Oh, I can dig him out? Let's dig him out. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me, though we were enemies by blood. Take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." I gain 2 fame. Do I get a blessing? Because that'll be amazing. Yes! Add +1 to each of your dice during the dice gambit. Cool. Ascension. That's interesting. Got plenty of food, so we can spend plenty of time around here. On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that few travelers are allowed near. Watchtower, okay. Halt! Calls the soldier as you approach the tower. None may cross the border from the northern lands into the Empire. I can try and sneak, I can offer them gold, or I can go the long way around. I'm going to try and sneak. You return hours later as night approaches. As you scramble through the undergrowth, you hope their scouts don't spot you. Is this dice? Because dice would be great. Because I have that bonus now to dice rolls. Nice. Too easy. I think I would have made that without the bonus. You scale the tower without incident. You look to the east and west, gain 2 fame. You turn your gaze to the north and south. Blizzard. Blizzard doesn't sound good. Oh, and there's more blizzard. Okay, let's try and just go to the through the one blizzard. I'm gonna go left here, and then straight through here.
In the cold, widespread. Women hold these mountains
Oh,
together. Even
I just took a lot of hit point damage. With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. I'm glad I went that way then and didn't uncover. Oh, here we go. Now remember, I think I can pick twice. So I've picked this one. Yeah, I'm going to redraw that one. Ah. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rising from hibernation. The ferocious bear bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. Malaclips forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Access the campfire anytime between encounters. The campfire can be used to consume food. Yes, let's do that. How do I do that? I think I might have done that last time.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
A figure appears from out of a swirl of frost and snow. It's a northerner. Food for sale has refreshed. Equipment for sale has refreshed. I come in peace, he says. I make the pilgrimage to the high priestess. I mean you no harm. Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. In my youth, I once fancied a northerner warrior. She almost cut my head off when I serenaded her. Malaclips plucks a mournful note on his lute. Young love, hey? Cook food. Let's cook a bunch of food. So I have plenty of food to spare, so I'm just going to use it all to get back to pretty high health. Let's break camp. You sleep through the long, cold night. In the morning, you pack your things and continue your climb up the mountain. In that last fight, I didn't even I forgot to look at what my helmet looked like.
Will you push on despite nature itself attempting to thwart you?
Okay.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
Further up the mountain, the blizzard becomes so intense you barely see the tiny cottage engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in. I've received word from my sister's hawk, and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I've whipped up is the best yet. Do you think it's good enough to take to the high priestess? She says, blowing the steam off a simmering bowl of thick liquid. I really couldn't, says Malaclips, patting his belly. Oh, okay. Let's go this one. No, let's redraw, because that was the worst option, right? Yeah, I think it was. It's 2 failures and then 2 things. Long shot. Here's another blessing. Score the exact target value in a dice gambit to draw 3 equipment cards, then discard this card. That's cool. But that would mean losing the blessing, right? Probably. You take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freitas, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Alright, where do you think I have to go? Maybe there. No, that's the Malaclips card. If we want to continue his story. Sure, we'll head towards that, why not?
Here we begin to see the potential of cards based around fame. If you can force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
Alas, the raiders have destroyed our village and taken the last of our relics, the elder explains. I see you carry a rare item indeed, he continues, yet it appears you lack the will to bear it.
You have proven yourself.
Hey, okay. They made me famous enough to wield Hrether's ire. Sure, we'll do it. It was cool. Yeah, so I think these are platinum cards, and I can only put a certain number of them in my deck, which I think is 1 or 2 at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. He looks at you through pale eyes. May your deeds of greatness ever regaled in song and told in tale. May you ever be remembered. You gain 8 fame. Cool. Let's just go down.
A grand opportunity for you to
This looks like it'll give me a blessing. Sure, I'll pay 6 gold for a blessing. Oh, I get to choose. Monk's Vitality, what does that do? If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food or equipment cards to receive max life. What's Beggar's Charm? Gain up to 20 gold at a new map. Okay. Gold Zealot. Receive plus 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. Now, that one's not max life, that's just life. So I'd get healed up every time I get gold. Receive plus 4 food after every dice gambit. Sure, we'll go this one. Okay, 5 blessings. Okay, let's go to Malclips's thing.
Mages are hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Following Malclips's cryptic directions, many of which involved borrowing farm animals, you arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance, blocked by a stone door. We must seek out Ire of the Vale in the underneath, the bard had explained, as you follow a frightened cow around the previous night. Why are you seeing her? Malclips drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud and hearty laugh, completely ignoring your question. Is he interested in her? I think he might be. The bespectacled ogre manning the door to the underneath doesn't look up from his books as you approach. 10 food items per entry. Malclips scoffs. Robbery! If you're trying to hustle us, sir, I'll have you know that I can shoot lightning from my fingertips. The doorkeeper sighs. These are hard times for us, Mal. You'll see when you get in there. Sure, for 10 food. A narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malclips leads on. Welcome to the underneath, Coin Slave. Since that bothersome Empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. This used to be quite the hub of activity, but now he surveys the silent streets grimly. I guess the Empire is increasing its forces. Let's peruse the stores. Yeah, okay. Curses, blessings. I need one more blessing, so let's do it. You follow the signs through the lonely streets until they lead you to a sizable hill of colourful rags where, you believe, a market once stood. An elderly woman climbs from the piles. Blessings, curses? You don't need either of them. I'll trade you all of them for this shiny rock. She offers what looks like a polished river pebble. Oh no, I don't want to remove them. No. Nope, bye. See ya. Adios. Lelot's Oddments. Malclips sniffs and backs away. I'm not allowed in there after I stole all those stupid pebbles. With a jangle, you enter the dusty store. You find it filled shelves, baskets, glass cases with rocks of various shapes and sizes. The wizened, or wizened, is it wizened? I think it's wizened, right? The wizened shopkeep Lelot peers over the counter at you. I'm going to inquire about used stones. Lelot lights up at the suggestion. He waves his wrinkled hand at his wares. You see baskets of giant boulders, smooth pebbles, and tucked away in the corner are a basket of rings. The shopkeep looks around fondly at the stones. What would you like to buy? Everything is 12 gold apiece. Buy a ring. Those old things, I would give them away for free if they weren't bound to me. I don't trust these rings, but sure, let's buy one. The old man pricks your elbow with a shard of green glass and allows the blood to drip into a vial. Satisfied he's collected enough, he hurls the vial into the hearth. Oh, 10. Oh, 10. Oh, 10. Ruby ring, gain plus 10. Yep, that works, because I have more blessings, so it's going to give me more max life. And I can equip any number of rings. Okay, cool. Let's buy a stone for 20 gold. Oh, wow. Alright, let's redraw. Well, whatever. I can only do that once. Oh, I don't have any more gold. Right. With the jangle, you enter the dusty... Oh, yep, okay. Return to the town square. Do I want to go to the tavern? No, let's just go find Ira. Battleclips leads the way through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You can hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes adorned with silver ornaments greets you at the door. Merc said you had come begging for help. Regardless, you're late. Battleclips bows with a grin. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira of the Vale frowns for a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room and the source of the wailing is made clear. A man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony. Not angry, agony. Sores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cage and the man rushes at you, but with surprising strength, Ira subdues the man, the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage Cohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Battleclips carefully as Cohen's cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away, disgust and fear on his face. He appears close to passing out. Turns to me. What will I do? Let's kill the mage. I don't know. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at a table strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps silver dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
Nicely done.
Okay. Those Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. Alright, let's just go. This place has me on edge. Let's just leave. Okay. Oh, she finds me again. Mal. The bard turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids his gaze. Take the children to the madmen near Forstford? They run an orphanage. I fear it is no longer safe here. Okay. Blessed Summit. Is that where I'm meant to go? Oh no. No, redraw. Hey. I seek shelter in a cave. In the howling windies, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Yeah, I don't need to camp. West Wind Tavern. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's up.
Ever since I've returned to this world, I've been disappointed. The filth,
Let's see if we can unlock this token and see what card we get.
horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbour among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up and smile almost breaks out across his face. At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me. Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the salon doors and pushes you inside. Ooh, muskets and phalanx. Muskets and phalanx. I don't think I have I versed the muskets before, maybe, but definitely not the phalanx. Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise, "You lazy, drunken deserters are done! The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your posts. This town needs defending." Okay. Are they saying that I'm the enforcer? One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. We've got 3 days until our shift ends and we return to civilization, so we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale. Right, lads? A ruckus cheer erupts and beer tankards smash together all around. So why don't you take your shiny little badge and shove off? The barkeep turns to you. I don't have any money. Threaten. You suggest with menace that the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to the healer. Okay, this is either going to go amazingly or terribly. That's terrible. Let's try again. Oh my god, that worked. One soldier spits at your feet but turns and leaves. The rest files slowly out behind him. Hey, we're getting tokens. Cool. Let's just keep going back this way. Now, is this the end? It might be the end. Yes, it is the end.
Face the priestess of her people and drive the deal the Empire has requested.
That's right. We're here for diplomacy. I remember now. Oh, we didn't get 6 blessings. We only got 5. Okay. That's fine. It's cool. It's cool. No doubt. The winds clear the dark clouds to reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. You press on through the thick snow to find the wooden structure adorned with spoils of war. As you enter the great hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malaclypse bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, milady. So they send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary? She smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Only 5 blessings. What a pitiful effort. With a flick of her wrist, bolts of lightning strike you. Oh, so I don't get the gold token.
You still have a chance to defeat this mission, even if imperfectly.
The giantess claps, the sound ringing in the silent cold hall. Ha! This small thing survived it. Impressive, but if you wish to speak to me of a treaty, you must prove yourself against my champion. Your champion and all his men? One-headed weapons are recommended. Alright, Rathazire. Sorry, we're going to use the Cardinal Blade. And I guess we're just going to use the wooden shield. Sure. Let's see what happens. I might lose this. I'm at half health already. Half health already. Yeah. Hey, Berserker champion. Fierce, loyal, and relentless champion of the High Priestess. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slows their enemies' movement and attacks. Thank you. Okay, he's dead. Let's do this. Cool. I think I only hit one of them. Oh god. Okay, 40 health, 40 health. 33 health. I wonder if I should just be, like, targeting the big guy. Okay, he's dead. Okay. Oh no. No, no, no! Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Do you have a shield for me? Thanks, buddy. Okay. Let's defeat these trappers, because that's really annoying. He went off the edge. That's great. Okay. It's just you and me, buddy. And Malaclypse. Because I don't think I could take you on alone. Okay. So... that's cool. Oh yes, come on. Yes! Oh, straight through his chest. I was almost elbow deep. That was amazing. How much health were we on by the end of that? Not very much. Even though you failed to bring me your offering, I'm impressed by how well you wield a sword. 24 health. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms. A small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brainstorm. Okay. So I get that token, but I don't get the gold token. So, for besting our champion, I get the Humble Hammer, I get the Berserker's Creed, and I get the Extinguisher. I also get Winter's Solace, Burning Building, Temple Prayers, and Cartographer. Your supplies have been added to. Oh, okay. Oh, so there's just more cards that go in my supplies stuff or something. I don't know. Those weapon cards had tokens on them. For convincing Ira to help Malclips. Stolen ones. Okay. And what was this for? Ah, the Rusty Razor. Friendly Innkeeper. Cool. So I think that means that since I was nice and helped that Innkeeper, he was going to help me later if I put that card in my deck. Okay, so I got a silver one for that.
Done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now. From here.
Ooh, we unlocked a lot more. Anyway, this episode has gone on a little long, so we're going to have to cut us off here. Join us next time as we continue to play Hand of Fate 2. It's been the Cackling Jackal. I've been James. See you next time.